Hello everyone. This video is in response to some people writing me and ask me how they enter a trade. And it's a good video to put on here. If we look here, we're on the hourly chart. We're back to the pound yen pair. And what they want to do, what they want to know is how I enter a trade. And this actually should have been put on the course in the first place. So I apologize to those who didn't get this, and an email will be sent to update the course and allow you to download this video. But anyway, if we look at this, we're on the hourly chart, and we have a good signal here at R2. Our first indication looking at the hourly chart is these two long shadows on top of these candles. And this is a dark cloud cover candle. But by the time this formation forms, we could have been in this trade much sooner. Basically what I do is once this candle would have formed and I saw this long shadow here, that would have given me my first indication that a possible trade may be able to be placed here. I would watch it on a 15-minute chart, and I'm going to scroll to it right here. Okay, and we're going to see the same time frame, but only in the 15 minutes. Okay, now you can see right here, we also have very long shadows on top of these candles. Okay, this would have been our first indication, and we probably could have entered our trade on this first red candle right here and just place a 50-point stop loss. If you wanted to wait, you could have definitely entered here. We got another long shadow, came down. It's a near doji next to a hammer. And if you remember from our written materials, these two candles on top, at the top of a trend, are very bearish. Okay, and this is just a much easier way of being able to tell when a trade's going to take place, to get in on time, and to gain the most profit from the trade. So when do I exit the trade? Well, my standard answer for that question is it depends on the pair you're trading. I stated in one of the other videos that the pound yen pair is my favorite pair to trade because it has such vast moves. And in this pair, I would set a 50 pip stop loss the minute I place the trade and a 100 pip profit target. Okay, and generally I would just walk away from the computer because I can't stand sitting and watching a trade take place. Makes me a little nervous, but I'm pretty confident once these patterns let them, show themselves that it's going to go my way. If not, we all have our trades that don't go our way, but with practice, you can really get really good at this system. And by practice, I mean you should use this in a demo account first before you start putting actual money into it. But if I'm able to come back to the computer, I might set the 50, 100 pip range as just something to watch. Okay, and I'll come back to the computer, and if I'm able to watch it, generally my next profit target's going to be the next line down, whether it's going to be the pivot or it's going to be the first line of support. Whatever line that the price reversed on, in this case it was R2, I would use R1 for the profit target if I'm able to sit and watch the trade at the computer. And you can see here, it definitely made R1, and we actually went below R1 a little bit, but did find a little support. And if I were trailing a stop, we would have probably been stopped out right here. But if we can scroll through here, and this trade actually went way down over a 2-day period to really would have been a nice trade for somebody who just wanted to hang on to it. As we move a little bit farther into the this week, we're on December 11th, 2008, and we see two trades that took place. We're on the 15-minute chart. We can see definite bearish candles right up here. I would have probably been on the trade in this middle candle here with the highest shadow, and just stayed in the trade until at least until the next pivot down, right at the pivot point, the next line down. As you can see, if we were trailing a stop, we probably would have been stopped out somewhere in this neighborhood here. But it dropped all the way down to the first support level, reversed itself, and you would have had a nice buy trade and gained the same amount of pips, roughly. It would have been a very profitable day using the method of candlesticks and pivot points. So I'm going to end this video here. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at support@forexcandlestickcourse.com, and I'd be happy to help answer any of your questions if I can. Just to let you know, I don't give advice on particular trades. I want you to learn how to do that yourself. Plus, I don't want the responsibility of a loss in profits from some bad advice. Nothing's 100%. This is a very powerful method to trade the Forex on, but as you know, nothing's 100%. You're not going to win all the time. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for buying the course. And again, if I can help you at all, answer any questions, feel free to email me.